going on, people? Welcome back to another video from me, and today we're doing something a little bit different away from the whole fitness side of the channel. Today we are going over my £7,000 gaming setup slash content creation room tour. From everything I do, from making these YouTube videos, from all my live stream and just gaming just in general. I do pretty much spend probably about 80, if not about 90% of my time in this room, pretty much just hibernating, making content for you guys on Twitch or on this YouTube channel. So guys, if you have not checked out my Twitch channel already, what are you doing? Head over there right now. It'll be down in the description down below. Hit that link, hit that follow button, and come tune into my daily live streams where I'll be pretty much playing Warzone pretty much on the daily, sometimes a little bit of Fortnite. But guys, if you've got any other game suggestions, I will be playing those also because I am a variety gamer streamer. Nevertheless, let's get straight on into the video. Okay, so to start off this gaming room tour for you guys, we are going to be showing off the DK merchandise. So we got the jersey up here with my name, Dividance, followed by the jumper I'm wearing. So if you guys want to cop any of these merchandise, head down into the description down below. The link will be there for you guys if you guys want to crop some merchandise. Also, we got some Nanoleafs here, the 9 panels. I was going to go with the 15 panels, but the 9 panels were actually on a discounted price, so I thought, what's the point, spending the full price when I can get like the 9 panels and it's going to be discounted by £40. Amazing sales. Also, we've got the floodlight here, purple. Purple's my colour. I'll just leave that as like a rainbow effect. I'm not really too bothered, but the reason why I've got these is just because it gives me some decent backlighting in my live streams. Also, it just sets like a nice environment behind the stream, and it emits some nice ambient lighting when like the blinds are shut. Also at night time, just gives it that better vibe when I'm gaming. Okay, so on here we've got our protein shakes. This is where we put our G Fuel, if not our pre-workout or our post-workout protein shake. So if we're on the fly on the game session, we can just do that on the fly. I do have a towel here also. You're probably thinking, Rory, why do you have a towel in your gaming set? Because my palms do get sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy, so we got that water here on the ready for the long gaming sessions to stay hydrated. Gaming chair. So the gaming chair is the Secret Labs Titan. Highly recommend it. I used to have another gaming chair which was like a GT Racer, but honestly, like, this chair is a night and day difference between the cheaper quality gaming chairs. Even though it's in somewhat a still racing design chair, but it's just because of how big it is and the quality of the build. It's hella comfy. Cannot recommend it enough for you gamers. It is rather expensive, but honestly, you're better off investing into something like you sat down for long periods of time. I can't recommend it enough. Like, amount of times, like during like a long gaming session, like my back's just aching because of the quality of the old chair. But with this chair now, literally I have no issues. The chair is unbelievably comfy, and yeah, the back support in there, it's just yeah, phenomenal. Like, absolutely like top notch. Cannot recommend. Not sponsored, but if you guys do want to get yourself one of these chairs, honestly, you're not going to be disappointed at all. So the desk I got here is the new addition to the gaming room, as well as the chair I got here. But what's so cool about this desk, it's actually from Autonomous. Not sponsored at all, but this is probably one of the best gaming desks on the market to date. It's actually a standing up desk, and it's got profiles up to 4, and you can set the height of the desk, which is absolutely awesome for my content creation needs when it comes to like streaming, when my legs get achy during a gaming session, or when I'm actually streaming, or when I'm doing like an editing YouTube video. So this is what it looks like when it's all up hot top. So, I can stand up while I was editing a YouTube video, or when I'm streaming, which is bloody ideal. And then all I've got to do is hit 1 to go back down to its normal height. So the keyboard we've got here is the Ducky T1 Mini. I recommend this keyboard, but I also do not recommend this keyboard. The reason for this is just because It's amazing for gaming just because of the size of it, but when it comes to like editing videos or anything like that, it's bloody annoying because I've got nothing here on the side for like the arrow keys. You're probably thinking, where the hell's my arrow keys? It's because it's a 60% keyboard. This is a bit of a pain in the ass because I have to hit FN and then obviously hit like the L, K, J or I for the arrow keys. But recommend it for gaming, but if you want to, in terms of like content creation, making YouTube videos and stuff, recommend like getting a different keyboard, not this keyboard. Going over to the mouse, this is a Logitech G Pro Wireless mouse. Honestly, recommend it. If you guys are still on a wired like mouse, what are you doing? Get yourself a wireless mouse. Either get yourself a Logitech G Pro or a Razer Viper wireless one. But I've seen some reviews and people say they prefer the Logitech G Pro over the Viper. This mouse has probably got the most earnings in terms of like Fortnite or just other gaming competitions. And it's probably one of the most popular mouses on the market in terms of professional gaming. The mouse mat we're rocking here is the Logitech 840, I believe. It's an XXL large mouse mat. I probably wouldn't mind getting myself a bigger one if I can. I think Glorious Mouse or something like that. Is it Glorious Mouse? Something like that. I think they do like a XXX, which makes it probably the size of this desk, which will be bloody fantastic if I can get one of those. So this is the exciting part. This is the GoXLR, which is probably one of my favorite tools in terms of my content creation, in terms of like streaming, as well as just in general use when I'm actually just on my PC. So here we've got the faders, so I can either like go up and down. So this one controls the mic volume, this one controls the music, this is voice chat via Discord or games, and this is my overall system audio. What's so cool about this as well, it's actually motorized, so by a flick of a button, it just mutes itself, and then flick back on, unmutes. Or I can just change it on the fly with my own fingers. Here we've got the samples, so I can make my own samples, or I can use like a pre-recorded like audio and then use it in my streams or just in general. And here's like a voice changing, so I can just change my voice just during a live stream. I don't really use too much, I kind of use like the megaphone the most, and that's probably about it. And also you can just mute your mic on the fly, just hold that, just mute your mic, and then you've got like a little bleeper when you curse if you want to use that feature. We've got the boom arm here, which is a Rode boom arm. Again, probably one of the best boom arms on the market, just because it's just so versatile, and this is the range of movement of it. It's just amazing. So I would not go for any different than this boom arm. The headphones we've got here is the DT990 Pros. They are studio headphones, they're not gamer headphones, but just in terms of like my content creation on Twitch or just making YouTube videos, studio headphones are literally the best you can get in terms of just getting that clarity, the best audio. And when it comes to like gaming anyway, like you can hear footsteps to the T. Like honestly, highly recommend these headphones, really, really good. The microphone we got here is the Shure SM7B. Very nice microphone. A lot of singers use this microphone in terms of their production to make music. Also very famous for podcasts. You might have seen this in other people's streams like Simon PK, or like podcasts like maybe the Logan Paul. If you guys watch Logan Paul's podcast, they do use this microphone, so highly recommend it if you got the funds for this microphone. So this key light is probably the best light to use in front of you in order to get the best light in your room when you're streaming. The monitor we've got here is the Alienware. I can't remember what the actual name of it is, but it's the Alienware 240Hz monitor, 1 millisecond response time. Probably the best gaming monitor you can get on the market at the moment. I know Asus has like recently released a 360Hz monitor, but in all honesty, man, what games run at 360Hz other than like CSGO and maybe like Minecraft, something like that? So yeah, this monitor is probably your go-to, depending on your rig. If you've got a high-tier rig, then obviously this monitor is your go-to, because obviously you'll probably be able to reach over 144 Hz. But if you've got like a mid-tier, 144 Hz is literally probably all you need. If you're going from 60 Hz to 144 Hz, you probably notice a massive difference, like day and night difference. I went from 60 straight up to 240, so I just noticed that massive difference. So I'm not too sure between the 144 and 240. You guys probably have to tell me down in the comment section down below. Here we've got the Stream Deck, which is amazing in terms of like my streaming, just changing scenes on the fly. Also integrates well with the actual key light, so I can turn it on, off, change the brightness, etc. The monitor here is just a bog standard monitor, 60 Hz. It's the BenQ monitor. Camera here, we got the Sony A6000. I don't use a webcam, I actually use a compact mirrorless camera in terms of my content creation. Just gives you that better picture and that depth of field. A lot of people do ask about what camera or webcam I use. It's actually a Sony A6000, so there you go. Okay, so here comes the juicy part, the PC rig. So here we go. Inside the PC, we have got the Asus Hero Maximus Xi motherboard, followed by the NZXT CPU cooler, which is the Kraken X72. Underneath that is the CPU, so that's going to be the Intel i9 9900K CPU, which is probably one of the best CPUs you can get on the market in terms of gaming. The graphics card, we have got the EVGA GeForce RTX 2080 Ti. Again, at the moment, prior to this recording, it probably is the best graphics card you can get on the market too. I know EVGA or NVIDIA are releasing the 3080 and the 3090, so they're going to be the next best graphics cards. But right now, this is the card I'm dealing with right now, and it's amazing, so highly recommend it. So the RAM we got here is the G-Skill RAM. It's hard to get the focus because obviously the lights keep changing color, but there is a G-Skill RAM, 32 gigs at 3200 megahertz. Here we've got the Elgato game capture, which is what I use in terms to get the picture for the actual camera itself. But yeah, we've got 3 fans at the top, which is connected to the actual pump, which is the Kraken X72, like I mentioned, and another 3 fans on the side. So the air goes in this way, and then exhaust. So intake, exhaust out, and also there's a radio at the top. 2 terabyte hard drive, which is at the back of the PC, and we've got 2 lots of the Samsung M.2 SSD cards, which is one just down there, and then one just up there. So I believe that one is the 250 gigs, and that one down there is the 1 terabyte SSD. And to finish up the gaming room tour, this is what I've got on my desk. I've just got some remaining boxes from what I've got. So this is the Gorilla tripod, which I use on this camera in terms of my vlogging. Got a little Fortnite, little Zoe, what do they call it, little pop thing, toy things. Some cleaners. Got some Yeet, because obviously we like getting like fresh shaven legs and just being nice, silky smooth all over the body. We've got some G Fuel here, so these are probably one of my favourite flavours of G Fuel. I'll still get through them and also get some more in the near future. But guys, if you guys want to hook up some G Fuel, all you got to use is code DKNation in your checkout, and you'll get like either 10 or 30% off on your order. So go get yourself some G Fuel if you guys want to use code DKNation. This is just a box of the EVGA graphics card. It actually is a overclock edition. Got some Ray-Bans. Might as well show you all my Ray-Bans. You guys would have seen these Ray-Bans before in my previous vlogs if you have seen them. When I do my gym workouts, I do use the Beats. I've had these for a fair few years, so they're looking pretty damn worn. So I think my next headphones I'm going to get in terms of like my running and gymming is probably get some Bose, or if not, get some like Apple AirPods or something like that. But for those that are wondering what camera I do use for my vlogging, I use the Canon M50 with the Rode PodMic Plus microphone. I'm not too sure it's the higher tier Rode PodMic, which is a shotgun mount which goes on top of the camera, and the GorillaPod, which I also use sometimes. And I've recently just got that tripod, so I'll be using that also going to the gym. But yeah, I think that's pretty much wraps up the whole entire room. If you guys are interested in anything I've got in this room, be sure to head down to the description down below. Everything will be linked for you guys via Amazon link. I'm pretty sure everything's going to be more or less in there, exactly the same. If not, it's going to be very similar to what I've got, but as long as you put the name into Google, you will be able to find the items that I do use and have. But on that note, guys, if you guys enjoyed today's video, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and turn that post notification bell on also, so you stay up to date with all the latest videos from me. And on that note, I'll see you guys for another video from me. Peace out.